Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. Guys, we're going to take a look at the Vechain price. If you hold Vechain, you want to pay attention because I'm seeing some bearish signals in the price for Vechain. I just want to be real with you, keep it real, show you what I see, and unless we see a huge pump come, we may see further downside just from what I'm seeing. But you know, this might give you a good indication as to maybe taking profits or buying, but let's just see, because momentum can change fast in, you know, in crypto, and prices can have an insane rally all of a sudden. So if it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Before I go any further, I need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. These are my personal opinions on the market. Please do your further research before you invest your money. I want to give you something to take with you on your journey that you can say, okay, if prices do fall, where's it going to fall to? What kind of prices should I be looking at to buy in if it does? So we're looking at this on the daily time frame, and as you can see here, I've got the stochastic RSI up. This talks about momentum, where price is going. Is there much buy power? Is there sell power? And you know, we've just had a cross here, and every time we've seen when it's come up to this area here, overextended in the buy area, and then it's crossed, we've usually seen downside action with this coin. And it happens with most coins when they, you know, with the stochastic RSI, you can see it here, price action falls down. Okay, and if we take a look here, if this is to start to come down, the blue's going to come down and the red's going to come down, I expect momentum for the price to also come down. Where would Vechain go to? You know, if you're looking for a perfect buy opportunity and you was maybe thinking buy Vechain today, maybe sit back, maybe wait a second, because the next level of support for me would be somewhere around here, about the 3.5 cent mark. Why? That would be the next support, because if you look back in history, you can see here that we've had confluence. We've had, you know, trying to break above, resisted. And when it did break above and it came back down, it held support here as well. So this is a strong level for Vechain to maybe consider buying and hopefully seeing a bounce back. Because, you know, we want to break above this yellow line, which is the 21-day moving average, because it's significant. Matter of fact, I'll show you on this time frame and you can see something better, right? So on the daily time frame, every time we've seen a tangle in these ribbons, these are the exponential ribbons, right? Every time we've seen a tangle in the ribbons, it's, again, just like my last video, it's talked about a trend reversal. We saw a tangle here and price action broke below, and it took a long time for Vechain to try and break back above. You can see it's still trying to break above, but when it does break above, you see some powerful moves. Take a look here, look. So here's a fine example of a tangle in a ribbon where price breaks above. And what are you looking for? You're looking for the yellow to come above, because when this yellow line comes above, huge reversal, powerful moves. You know, you look at this, it bounces off it like a wave. You can see price action explode, and that was back in 2021, of this March to 2021, right? Just before the COVID drop and stuff. So where are we right now? We're fighting this area. We want to break it. If we break this yellow line and we start to see prices really shoot up with Vechain, where are we going to see? What prices can we see? Well, I think it might come up to like 9 cents. Why? And I'm going to show you why. Because when you switch this to a weekly time frame, let me just grab this up and switch it to the weekly. I'm using the free trading view, so you know sometimes you get these little ads pop up. You take a look here at the, okay, just a bit lower. This is the same thing, the EMA ribbons, but just a bit lower. Let's bring it down here, the yellow line, because this is where I think it's going to come up and really test. And this is a serious one, guys. You need to seriously pay attention if you hold Vechain, because this could be a window of opportunity for you to seriously take some profits. Okay, and it's mad, I know. Unless we see an insane pump, it's sitting about 7 cents. 7.77 cents. Why do I think this is significant? Just like I said to you, we've seen across a tangle, guys, and look at this tangle. It's showing us what could seriously happen. We could start to see huge resistance in the future for Vechain. So right now, Vechain's sitting at 4.5, almost 5 cents. You're going to see it come up to 7 cents. Or anywhere near here, and when you see it come up to around 7 cents, you may want to take some decent profits, because if it can't break this, then, you know, we're going to have some serious resistance coming down on Vechain. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so pay attention. And you can see here, like the last tangle that we had, which was just before that dump back in March, it came up here, we had a tangle, and it was bullish. price action just bounced above it for the longest time. And this is why I like using weekly time frames, because daily's all right, but the weekly just really gives you good, clean insight as to what's going to happen. So, you know, this is important. This right here, this is important. You know, you want to see Vechain start to pick up, break above this, so these, you know, the yellow line can start swinging back up and, you know, get rid of this tangle that it's creating, because this isn't a good look for Vechain. I just want to keep it real. You know, I hold Vechain. I have a lot of Vechain. I've been buying back since 2017, 2018. So I have a lot I'm holding. So, you know, it's the same for me. And if I see it come up to here, maybe it's a good time to take some profits. And I tell you what, if you're a patron of mine, I'm going to keep you up to date. I'm going to keep showing you these charts. And if you don't want to miss it, become a Patreon. You can also see it on YouTube. But if you want it straight away, they're going to see them my sell alerts, and you want the sell alerts. So go for that. I've got 7 tiers, take your pick. I recommend my buy, sell, stake alert tier, which is my crypto exclusive VIP partner tier. This one will give you all my posts. You're going to see when I buy, you're going to see when I sell, you're going to see everything. And it's the sell alerts that you want. If you can afford it, go for that next tier up. It's my CEO tier. That will give you exclusive access to my VIP Telegram group, where I talk to you way before I do anything. It's all in there. And you've got high crypto profile users, big money, talking about big projects in this space. You will also get my free indicator, custom indicator for the altcoin log. It's called the altcoin log cap. The altcoin cap log growth curves. And you need to watch this video here, the most powerful altcoin chart. I'm telling you now, you've not seen anything like it. It is so damn precise, and it tells me exactly where prices are going to go for altcoins. I'm telling you now, you need to check that out. Okay, so check it in your own time. Maybe after this video, you know, you can right click it, check, you know, open it up in a new tab, and once this is finished, go and check it out. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now for Vechain. We want to see Vechain really pick up. Let's just take a look, because I also drew up this Fibonacci retracement. Let's see what it looks like on the weekly, because I drew up the Fibonacci retracement, and it's not all doom and gloom. Why? Because when you look at the stochastic RSI on the weekly time frame, we're down here in these levels here. So yeah, we might see some short-term bearish momentum, but when you look at it on the weekly, look at where price action has been when it's been down here in this area here, and look at where it's actually gone afterwards. So, you know, 3 points of interest, and let's just take the price of where it was and where it went afterwards. So, you know, it was below this yellow line, the 21 moving average. That's going, and look again, below right here, and look at where we are now. So every time we've seen Vechain's price down here on the weekly time frame, weeks worth of candles, when it's crossed back up, so we need this cross, we need to see a cross back up. That's what I'm saying, there's still hope. It's had an insane rally. And same here, look, when it's crossed back up, and what I'm talking about crossing, I'm not about this right here where the blue line, look, and guys, it actually looks like it's starting to do it. Where the blue line crosses with the red, we see the blue come up, the red comes up with it. Same here, look, the blue goes up, the red goes up. That's when we start to see buy power come in. So, you know, the blue looks like it's crossing with the red, or the orange. Can it pick up and start showing us future momentum, and, you know, start seeing this buy power kick in, because we need it. If it kicks in, just forget everything I said. This can just disappear, because if you see some strong buy power coming, this will just disintegrate this, and then we will see some further upside to Vechain. So that's what I want to see. So there is still hope. This looks powerful. This chart here weekly looks powerful. What kind of prices would we see if it did something like it did back in this one? You know, because it was sitting right down here at 008. This was the time that I was buying. I remember these prices, even lower than that. You know, it went up 2,943%. Now, here's the thing, because if it does do something like that again, 2,900%, where would it put the price for Vechain from here where it is now? 2,900%. I mean, you're looking at, hold on, let me get it right, somewhere around here. You'd be looking at $1.46 if we see some crazy buy power. Now, that could be possible, because, you know, if we break these key, you know, moments that I'm looking at, you know, because like I said, we're going to test up to this line here. What's this sitting at? Oh, that's sitting at 9 cents. So let me just make this really clear, because you've got two important resistances. You've got one here, which is 7 cents. And if we break the 7 cents, you know, 9 cents will be the next one, because, you know, I'm looking at this right here. So 7 cents gets broken. Oh, wrong screen. And then the 9 cents right here, which is this yellow 21 moving average, will be the next one. If it breaks that, then, you know, the sky's clear. You know, we could be coming up to these Fibonacci levels right here, and this will probably be the next one, you know, straight back up to 30 cents where we were before with its all-time high, with this reddish sort of line, Fibonacci line here. And if it breaks that, my God, we're coming up to here. You know what? It hasn't actually reached a full extension of 4.23 on the Fibonacci. What do I mean by that? Well, when you see bull rallies, most coins usually tend to go up to here. Now, I'm looking at it on the weekly time frame, so maybe it has on the daily, but on the weekly time frame, it shows that there's a lot of, you know, more room for Vechain to rise. And look, it can still come right up here, which is just insane. You're talking, you're talking $6. So, you know, if it doesn't happen this bull cycle, fine, might happen the next one, but there's a lot of room for it to go up there. So, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Short, sweet, and short, sweet, and simple. Again, if it's helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. And, yeah, again, become a Patreon. It's 7 tiers. Take your pick, whichever one's best for you. And make sure you check out this video, because you're going to want to learn to set up this powerful chart. You know what? I'm going to give you a quick sneak preview before you go. If you're still here watching, check this chart. Look, I'm going to grab it real quick, and I'm going to grab it up on the altcoins market cap, total 2 it's called, and you're going to have a good clean insight as to what I'm seeing with these altcoins, because it's powerful. You see this? You ain't going to see this chart anywhere else, and it speaks of every single move that's happened in the altcoin space. Many people thought the bear market was in 2018 for altcoins. I'm now thinking it was the bottom of the bear market. I'm thinking the bottom was right down here, this massive capitulation drop here, because every time we see price action fall down to the purple line, that's been the bottom. Now, we've reached up to this green line before, and we've got rejected. You can see it right here, and I think we're going to come and test this green line again in the future, and you're going to see some crazy pumps with the altcoins. And this is what I'm looking for. And look at where it's testing right now. Look at where it's sitting and holding support. This is so powerful, this indicator chart. It's holding support of this blue fib right here. And I'm telling you that everything is precise with this. You can see the bounces on each Fibonacci area. Look at this one. I'm going to drag it here. Look at the bounce right here it had. You see? It's holding supports on all these areas. So I'm paying attention to this. And when it comes up here, this is going to be a flipping good time to sell. Flipping. I said flipping. Because, you know, prices are going to be so damn high for altcoins. Great time to sell. And my patrons are going to see it, so don't miss it. If you want this chart, you can grab it. That's going to be the time to be selling, I'm telling you now. But yeah, guys, I'm really going to leave it here now. And hopefully you guys will check out this chart and grab it so you don't get left behind, because, you know, this is a powerful chart, and this is just altcoins, not Bitcoin, just your altcoins. Guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers!